In my last video, I said goodbye to my suburb apartment to move closer to the heart of the city. With 2 months left in Istanbul, I wanted a place that would be comfortable for the duration of my stay, while also being close to tourist attractions, but not necessarily in the midst of all the hustle and bustle. After doing extensive research and even visiting a few places in person, I finally decided on an area named Kadikoy. It's a laid-back neighborhood on Istanbul's Asian side with lots of co-working cafes, veggie-friendly restaurants, bohemian boutiques, and a gorgeous waterfront view. Everything a girl like me could ask for. I had the neighborhood down, but I still struggled finding a comparable apartment to my old one and that fit my timeline. I decided to shift gears and booked a temporary spot to buy some more time to find a place long term. So I chose an Airbnb that was just a room in a shared home with the owner, something that is common here in Istanbul. It came with raving reviews, and at just $19 a night, I was willing to test it out to see if it lived up to the hype. The place wasn't exactly fancy, but it wasn't all bad either. The shared kitchen and bathroom were decent enough, clean and well maintained. The room was the true selling point for me because it was spacious with natural lighting and a cute balcony overlooking the park. I enjoyed my little view, and the Airbnb's location matched the local vibes I was after. With a pop-up market just up the street that made it easy to stock up on produce to cook at home. #vegetarian life. I also found an amazing gym just a few minutes walk from the apartment. It's seriously one of the best gyms that I have been to around the world. Once I saw it, I couldn't resist getting a membership. Although I committed to the gym, I had no intentions to stay in the temporary place. Within the first day, I realized something major that none of the reviews mentioned. The room was a frickin' sauna. I struggled during the day, feeling overheated and drained. Nights weren't any better. It was just as hot, only darker. Even with the door and windows wide open, there was zero circulation, and the single fan that the host provided wasn't cutting it. To add to all the fun, there was this mosque nearby with a loudspeaker that went off at 3 a.m. every morning, disturbing my already sweaty and restless sleep. I was battling constant headaches, fatigue, stress, discomfort. When I booked the Airbnb initially, I told the host that I might extend if things went well, but even he wasn't surprised when I didn't. Hunting for a new place in the area was still a pain, especially with the added challenge of finding one close to my new favorite gym. But in the end, I found one in the nick of time, literally the day before I had to move out. Full transparency, the nomad part of being a digital nomad isn't always fun. All that packing and moving gets old fast. But this time, I packed my things with joy and enthusiasm. I was so ready for my new place with AC. All right, y'all, I have made my third move here in Istanbul. I'm finally settled in, more or less, as settled in as I can be for the first day. There's still things I have to do to get fully adjusted. But yeah, I have unpacked and made it to the new place, and I'm really liking it so far. So I'll give you guys a little tour. This is the doorway where you walk in. And over here is the kitchen, dining room, living room area. It's kind of just like an open space with all the above, but definitely the best part about all of this is this view. How gorgeous is this? Definitely a selling point for me. And then they've got people playing soccer down there. So yeah, this place is obviously a lot more spacious. It's the whole apartment to myself. But really, what got me here is that good old AC. Yes, I am so happy to have this air conditioning. I also have a fan now too, a ceiling fan, and the host is going to bring another fan for me for the bedroom since the air conditioning is only here in the living room. But yeah, I cannot take this Turkish heat. Like, it hits different. I know before in one of my earlier vlogs I was talking about how it doesn't really get super hot, but on the inside when there's no air conditioning it gets very hot, and the last place was just way too hot. I couldn't do it. I was sweating constantly 24/7, and I'm the type of person I get overheated very easily, and when I do I get really bad migraines and sometimes I get nauseous. So it just was in my best interest to find another place. I'm actually not too far from where I was staying before. It's like a 10-minute drive, and I think if I took the metro, like one stop away, so it's not too far, which is good because the gym that I go to is actually back that way, and I love that gym and plan to continue going because I already paid for a membership for the next couple of months. But yeah, this is the new humble abode. Let me show you the bedroom. So this is where I will be sleeping. And it is a little bit warmer in here, but it's nothing like where I was staying before. And like I said, the host is planning to bring a fan for me to use tomorrow. This is where I can hang up my clothes. And there's actually more storage. I've stored a lot of my clothes out here because there is a closet and some additional closet space here. And then back this way, over here is the washer, and there's a drying rack to hang clothes. And then over here is the bathroom. Pretty standard shower and toilet combo. I'm still getting my stuff together, so just ignore that. And then this door here is another bedroom. The host of this Airbnb, they actually live in this apartment, but they're on vacation for the next couple of months, which is why they were renting out the whole unit. So that's their bedroom. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm pretty sure the door is locked anyway. And I'm not sure if there's another bathroom in there, so I don't know if this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's at least 2-bedroom and 1 bathroom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see like the kitchen and stuff over there. So yeah, I'm, like I said, it's still working on getting settled in. I actually just ordered some food because I'm exhausted. I think I told y'all about travel exhaustion, but it might just be packing exhaustion. Like, I'm accustomed to packing my stuff up at this point, but it still is tiring, like moving all the stuff, putting it in the suitcase, taking out the suitcase. So I'm really just taking it easy today. Later on, I'll show you guys some of the other things around the building. Like, there's a grocery store that's conveniently like right downstairs. It also has a gym here, and there's a pool. But like I said, I plan on commuting actually to where I was before to go use my gym because I have loved that gym. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I just wanted to show you guys my new place, where I'll be. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys later on.
Several days later.
What's up, y'all? So my refrigerator is empty. It is time to restock on some groceries for the week. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to finally show you a little bit more around my apartment building. Gonna take you all grocery shopping with me and also peek at the gym while we're out and about. So bonus. Okay, so this is building B. I think I go this way. I've only been to this gym like one time, and there's 2 buildings, and it's kind of confusing the way that it's set up here, just like it was in the other place I stayed at. So yeah, gonna hopefully not get lost and figure out where this gym is. See, so there must be 3 buildings. I thought it was just 2. I really hope this is the way. Y'all, this is a mess. I now know where I'm going. I've asked 3 people. The first guy, I tried to use the little Turkish that I know to ask him where the gym is. He put me on some floor. I don't even know where I was. Then I get back in the elevator. Another guy gets in. I'm like, do you speak English? He's like, no, I don't know English. But then I ask him a question in English and he answers it perfectly. He's like, I think it's on -3. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's common, I've noticed. Outside the US, people will tell you that they don't speak English and then like they can hold a conversation. It's wild to me. So I go to -3. Ooh, it's dark. There we go. I go to -3, no gym. So I go to the 0 floor to ask the person at the front desk where the gym is, because at this point I'm lost. To which he proceeds to tell me he also doesn't speak English. Well, he told me he spoke a little English. And so I asked him where the gym is and he told me it's A. So I was in building C. Finally made it to A. I messed up by going to the wrong building, but it is -3. So the second guy was right. Let's hope I can find this, otherwise I'm gonna give up. Okay, I found it, but I don't know if I can get in. This is such a mess. Yeah, I can't actually get into the gym. I've had to call the host the one time that I did come last time, and I see now why, because guests are not allowed to enter here, and I'm indeed a guest. So, as you can see there's the gym on that side. There's also a little yoga room and such over there. But yeah, just know there's a gym here. That ends the tour. Now I'll have to get some groceries. All right. It was much easier to find this. These blueberries do not look good. Those alone. This milk has been one of my favorites because it is non-dairy milk and it has no sugar. So it's just soy protein and it tastes really good. I love it. Another one of my favorites is this yogurt. It is jam-packed with protein, 20 grams of protein and 2 grams of sugar. For the win. The store is also clutch because they have so many vegetarian options. So I'm not buying any of this today, but they do, because I already have some at home. But they have these little like vegan patties. Those are okay. You just kind of like throw them in the stove and cook them on the stovetop. They also have tofu, which I haven't tried making, but the next time I come back, I'm going to try that out. $30 eggs for less than $3. Tuna. These are some other vegetarian options they sell here. This is the one that I actually have already at home, which is why I'm not buying tofu today. But it is jam-packed with protein. Half of this pack, which is 200 grams, has 67 grams of protein. Not bad. And this one, I've never tried this one. This has 56 grams of protein, it looks like, in the pack. So this is pretty neat. You just add water to it and then throw it on the stovetop and cook it. So like it comes out kind of like taco meat or like ground beef. I've only used it once, and I feel like with these like fake meat options, you kind of got to get used to cooking it. So the next time, I'm hoping I can make it taste a little bit better. It was okay. It's really the texture that I had to get used to. So I've been really happy to find some vegetarian options here like this that make it easier. Even though I am pescatarian, obviously with the tuna, I do eat fish, but this helps me to be able to mix it up and not get bored. Gotten really into bulgur since I've been here. So, I'm gonna get some of this. Normally I get canned chickpeas, but they don't have any more here. So I'm gonna try these out. It's so heavy. More vegetarian options. Looks like you can just throw these in the oven. Got falafel, some brown vegetable bites, and vegetable nuggets. I've learned that sebzi means vegetable or something close to vegetable. I might give these a try. Peanut butter. Need some snacks. I have been loving these lately. These are so good. They're like pork rinds, but not pork rinds, obviously. And I think I'm gonna try this one. I got a barbecue version. Nom nom. So these are a brand of my favorite snack, but they don't have the flavor that I like. How sad. Ugh. Hopefully I can find it at a different store, but I like these because these are also high protein and they're little like sweet bites with coconut around them. But this particular flavor is really sticky. Like I don't like it, and clearly nobody else does because that's the only one left. Oh wait, what's back here? Oh, I found them. Yes, they do have them. These are my faves. Nom nom. All right, back at home. This is an overview of all the things that I got. And my total came out to about $45. So now I'm gonna put all this stuff up. I actually need to make another trip to get some other groceries that this store didn't particularly have. Like spinach. I like to get a big bag of spinach. And for some reason, that store doesn't tend to have good produce options. Like you guys saw the blueberries. They looked old and gross. So I was like, I'm not gonna get those. Sometimes I do get produce in little like corner stores that I pass that are closer to the gym that I go to. But there is a mall right across the street that happens to have a grocery store as well, and they usually have a lot of the produce items that I need. I also need to go there because I need to pick up some electrolytes from the supplement store. So yeah, this is just the first half of the haul, but I think I did pretty good considering that I got everything that I should need for the week, most of my protein sources, and even tried out some new things because this falafel and these like spinach rolls I've never gotten before. But I'm getting really tired of having to cook every single day. And when I say every day, I mean every meal. Like, I don't mind cooking at home, but when you don't have a microwave, it's a struggle. So I'm always over the stovetop, and I was really glad to find some options for some things I can just throw into the oven and cook that way. So that's why I grabbed those items, but not too bad for $45 for the week and more or less getting everything that I need. All the malls have these security checks, so you have to put your bag on and walk through the detective. There's the grocery store right by the entrance. So convenient. So I've gotten everything on my list, all the things that I needed to get today. My total in the grocery store came out to like $12 or $13, and the electrolytes were $1 for the 4 packs that I got. So successful shopping day if I do say so myself. But yeah, now I'm going to head back to my place. I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Ciao.